welcome to my home. Welcome to my living room. It is one of my favorite rooms in my entire house. I love the decor. I love that we gather here as a family, and let me show you around. Most everything in this home is thrifted or secondhand. This is a rental home that I share with my 3 children who are ages 11, 8, and 4. The house painting on the steps is my favorite work of art. It is painted by my 8-year-old. He spent a lot of time on it. And because I paint houses on the side, watercolor houses, he picked up on that and he does enjoy painting houses himself. That is like his moment to shine. I would not choose something professional over that any day. Also, when decorating with kids, let them have a say. They live here, so like let it be known in your aesthetics that all of you live together and your styles can come together naturally. This big cozy chair, this really wasn't for me. This is for my kids. I was like, they need a chair that is durable, soft, like something they can, read or watch an iPad in the morning after getting ready. I'm always thinking about them and how I want the home to function. I love you, Mom, because you are the best mom I ever loved. One of my favorite things that I'll have framed. At least 43 items in my living room are thrifted. That could be from like a small bowl to a bigger piece of furniture. Like pretty much everything is thrifted, right down to my couch. Now all of us can fit together on one couch, and I'm telling you, it's such a vibe. Things I've purchased from this store, I'm getting a very low number. It's giving about 9. My splurge item is this CB2 lamp. Really substantial, excellent quality. We'll have that forever. Flowers, fresh fruit, and getting my nails done, those are like my splurge items. I definitely do a lot of thrifting on eBay, locally, Facebook Marketplace, like anything. When I first moved in, my dad did install this bookshelf, and I love storing all my little odds and ends, my little like favorite things on top of it, and I can switch it out as frequently as I like. I have about 13 seashells and about 17 rocks in my home that I'm obsessed with, and I hope over the years I continue to find more and bring them in and put them on display. Welcome to my kitchen. Let me show you around. I've lived in this rental home for 4 years. I have a great relationship with where I live right now, even though it's not perfect, even though I know it's not what I want long term. For example, the kitchen, no, I would never have like brown grape backsplash, but like I'm honoring this phase in my life, and I find that when I do that, I am well connected to the home in which I live. Like in another lifetime, I'd absolutely never have that fan, but for right now, girl, it's fine. Of course, the appliances that are like, you know. This paint by numbers style artwork I found maybe a decade ago. I just absolutely love the colors and the theme, and I think it really speaks to my aesthetic. Like it'll definitely live with me forever. Thrifted, 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 thrifted. A kitchen lamp provides just the right amount of ambiance and light. This is kind of where I film any cooking content. I found this semi-flat wooden bowl at a yard sale years ago, and I love using it for grab and go fruit. Keeping a neutral tablecloth on the table, I think it looks really nice, but underneath the table is covered in paint and scratches, and it's absolutely perfect for like baking, crafting, all those messy activities. See all these bulletin boards? That is what keeps me organized. Every child is assigned a day of the week. That means they shower first, they say the family prayer. That keeps fights to a minimum, to be honest. I'm gonna get a bigger bulletin board soon, but this is all of my content creation to-do list and then like ideas. Highly recommend making a bucket list with your children every single year. This is the kids command area. They put permission slips I need to sign. They hang important dates. That's where we like find teacher info, what they're learning. So all of that is right here. One of my art students did write me this letter. I like to keep it up. It kind of inspires me and makes me so happy. I wanted my bedroom to feel like a retreat away from the rest of the world and the rest of my daytime routine. You know, I go to work and I teach like hundreds of kids, and that's amazing. And then I come home and, you know, I'm a mom of 3. For my bedroom, I truly wanted just an oasis, a space away from everything and everyone else. Because I wanted this space to feel soft and serene, it was important that I wasn't overdoing the color palette or creating a lot of high contrast moments in the space. That is cool and that's beautiful in certain rooms, and you should do what you like. But for me, me, I wanted this like play on the color cream where there was different tints, shades, and tones of like whites, creams, neutrals, so that my brain could truly relax. It is so important that every single thing you bring in is either beautiful or functional. Like anything else, honestly, I view as like clutter. It's gotta go. Like it has to go now. If I'm not thrifting, I do like to have quality pieces. This long velvet lumbar pillow is from Stouffer Home. I love symmetry, so matching lamps is important to me. The rug and the lamps are all from New Loom. I tend to keep things pretty simple in my home, but this is one of my favorite parts of my bedroom. It is my maximalist dresser moment with like all of my girly things. And as you can see, the pop of red barely pops throughout the room. I love having all these catch-all spaces. I can just throw my claw clips in here. Oils, creams, scents, I love it all. This vintage tortoiseshell dish is from Facebook Marketplace, and I absolutely love her. Gonna have her forever. More catch-all trays for whatever, sunglasses, scrunchies, jewelry. It doesn't matter. I'm not a minimalist, but I do like to keep things simple. So like all the pillows on the bed, I can't do it. I want like 3 pillows and done. This is my oldest son's room. This very simple mom hack is something I've been doing since the kids were so little, and I'll show you what it is. This is the days of the week cart, and I have my kids half the week, so I do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning. Every Sunday, they lay out an entire outfit for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or you could do the entire week. That makes mornings so much easier. And then any extra clothes they obviously put away. His are in the laundry right now. And then each of my oldest, they also have this to-do list checklist. It makes things so much easier because it's all right here. Make your bed, wipe surfaces, put all your dishes in the kitchen. They do this every single Wednesday. This is my upstairs space, and it is where my middle child and my youngest share. The design obstacle I ran into was, how do I make this long shared space feel separate for each child? And this is kind of the solution I came up with. This bedroom nook facing this window is hers, as well as her toy room, all kind of contained on that side of the room. The end of the closet made a clear dividing point, so I set up this additional divider so that his side of the room could be over here with his bed facing the opposite direction. It's definitely not perfect, but I'm not in a phase of life where everything has to be perfect. I'm making things work, and that's just what I'm doing. He loves to draw and create, and he also is very sentimental, so hanging up things, found objects, he loves to have on display. This is a fun book. I need a new butt. No, it really is funny, and your kid will love it. Of course, my children have to have art books. Jacob Lawrence in the City. This is for my 4-year-old. Monster Spray, highly recommend. This art desk was thrifted, another Facebook Marketplace find. I love it. It has that built-in seat. Facebook Marketplace. Again, Facebook Marketplace. As you see, all the kids' dressers are clearly labeled. I think this is so helpful for when they are putting away clothes and learning where things go. And she also has the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday bins, where every week she lays out an outfit for the week. I do not care what she wears as long as it is weather appropriate. This is my middle child's Monday through Wednesday bins. Every person in our home has a laundry basket and is labeled with their name. We wash 1 load of all of their stuff, give it back to them, and they put it away. Decorating for the kids' zones, I am using their full interest and personality as inspiration. Like, they could tell me all of a sudden they like, I don't know, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and wanted a peanut butter and jelly room, and I'm probably gonna make that happen for them. We as adults are connected and inspired by the home, so are kids. So we want them to feel welcome in their very own home, in their very own space. Their voices do matter. My only caveat is that it stays clean, organized, and systematic. Don't junk it, don't trash it, don't keep like yogurt containers or applesauce containers there. No, absolutely not. But in terms of style, do whatever you want. Like, I don't care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Welcome to the art room. Come on in. This is my space. My art room gets a about 30 students and we work on these tall tables. They have storage underneath. Overall, I do have assigned seating. Every class has a seating chart, but what I do is assign every student a table and a letter. And with Sharpie, I just write directly on the table A, B, C, D, and then table whatever it is. This is my sink area. I do only have one sink, but I make it work. To the left, we use old jars for our water cups. I especially love a short pickle jar. And then to the right, paintbrushes are sorted by size mostly. My art room is organized chaos, so know that. It's a mess and it's gonna stay a mess back there. Behind me is my bookshelf. I love this and I have all kinds of books and I'm continuing to grow my book collection. I have a lot of artist books. So this one, for example, The Quilts of G's Bend, the students can use as a reference. Beautiful photos, so gorgeous. Then I have chapter books like this one, sketch prompts if they are done early or they're just curious, lots of STEAM and STEM connections. And I even have children's books. Just because it's middle and high school does not mean they can't be inspired by the illustrations and stories of children's books. In fact, they love when I read to them a children's book. I do have a smart TV and I love it. I can cast lesson plans, learning targets, music, different art videos, etc. This is my teacher desk and drop zone area. I keep this basket of books on my desk to read to the kids sometimes or for them to grab and take a look. We have self-love poetry, Me Too, All About Love, and Artists of the World, thrifted from a yard sale. My desk is always a work in progress. Over time, I'm trying to replace generic containers like this with things that are more handmade or interesting. This handmade ceramic dish is one of my favorite things, also found at a yard sale. I love this candle warmer. Anything citrus or vanilla is great for the classroom. I meal prep for my work week every single Sunday, so this refrigerator is so important to me. The freezer portion is for meals that I make and eat later in the week. My actual refrigerator, where I keep snacks, meal preps, etc. We have fruit and random snacks, several meals for the week, cheese sticks. I'm out of mostly everything, condiments. Usually I have like pickles and like carrots and other fun things. And yes, I need a giant thing of ketchup. Thanks for stopping by.